like the boy for a first time, guys. We were both kind of love bombing each other. What have being realistic has got you anywhere? If you're my past date, get out of here. What you doing here, bro? Wake up! It's the first of the month. Every day you wake up, it's not always gonna be a good day, but every day is a blessing. Okay, guys, we're overdue for a catch up. So sit the down. I have tea for you guys, and let's get straight into it. Where have you been? Huh? Are you praise for real?
So beautiful, so elegant.
Just kidding. I have mascara on because I can. And girl, it's not any kind of tea, it's boys tea. I know, right? Because girl, I've been single my whole life. Or do we not talk about this? Do we like grow up and like be an adult and like just keep the tea to ourselves? Huh? No. No. It got into my mouth. How do creators like literally talk as they like spray this? Because like a piece of this just got in my mouth. Let's just start with something positive. Something I learned from Instagram not long ago is the fact that everything in life is a win if the goal is the experience. Everything in life is a win if the goal is the experience. Exactly. And girl, let me tell you, I have been experiencing. Actually, first of all, I'm about to put on my lip liner. The past 2 years living in LA, I have been namaste-ing. I don't be going on dates, I don't talk to boys, none of that. But we did this year. All right, guys, time for life update number 1. I'm pregnant. Just kidding.
Oh!
I'm not, and I'm super single again. Well, I have been single this whole time, to be fair. I was never anyone's girlfriend. Hey, my birthday is coming up in 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be the first 24-year-old you guys know that never had a boyfriend before. I literally get tired even thinking about telling you guys this, but I feel like I need to tell you guys this because out there'll be people who relate to this. Okay, and also I got a lot of young girls audience. This is not only a tea section only, okay? It's tea and what we learn from our experiences. As somebody who's new to dating, mind you, my date might be watching this. If you're my past date, get the out of here. What you doing here, bro? If you're that obsessed, like, why don't you send me a text on my number instead of like watching my video, weirdo? This is girlies only space. Maybe some of the boilies are allowed to, but not you though. Let's start the tea section strong with some fun facts, all right? Fun fact, I've been wearing the same outfit to every single first date I've been on. Girl, because you know, Steve Jobs or whoever the wear the same, is that Steve Jobs or, is that, no, the guy, the Apple guy that wears black shirt. That's Steve Jobs. Yeah, so you know how Steve Jobs wear the same outfit to work every day? It's like me going on first date. I don't want to have to think about what to wear every time I go on first date. So I've been wearing the same exact first date outfit to every first date. And I had proof, you guys. I had proof. Bro, sue me. Nobody knows because...
How would they know?
Nobody knows. How would they know? Fun fact number 2, the past year I've gone on 5 first dates and 3.5 almost first date. Yep, you may ask what the is an almost first date. The date was set and I was ready with my hair and makeup done, and then the guy either canceled or did something that pissed me off. Like pushing the date last minute or changed plan last minute. I'm not even pissed off, I'm disappointed, all right? Because I have high expectations. I ended up not going on 3.5 dates that were planned. Third fun fact is I got in my first almost adult relationship. Is that a fun fact or is it kind of serious? I liked a boy for a first time, guys. Well, he's not a boy, he's a man. I mean, he's 27, so. But I liked a guy for a first time. I literally remember telling my friends after the first date, what if this is like the last first date I've ever been on? Just kidding. Anyways, let me lock in blending this real quick. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were dating. We were getting to know each other for like 6 weeks. I wouldn't call it situationship because we were intentionally getting to know each other, going on dates and stuff. I'm not gonna get too detailed into that because I want to respect the person's privacy. I love oversharing, but not that kind of oversharing. But let's just say nothing bad happened that led to us not talking anymore. We were just looking for different things. But I was kind of upset because that was like the first time I really liked somebody and I like, wow, I can see him become my future boyfriend. But the honeymoon lasted for like only a month. Oops. But your girl did learn a lot of lessons from this almost adult relationship. First of all, I learned to not fall too hard during the honeymoon phase. Cause you know how honeymoon phase is like when people would like put on their best behaviors and stuff. I don't think it's fake or anything. I just think we were both kind of love bombing each other. I fell hard Like after the first day, I literally thought, I see a future for us. Wow, I really like him. Girl, tell me why 1 week in after our first date, I made him banana bread. Within like 2 weeks of us meeting each other, I like be cooking for him.
Bruh.
Wifey material. Didn't have eyes for anyone after like our first date. This is like what I dislike about the dating advice from TikTok too, is people say you shouldn't put your eggs in one basket. Personally, I can only deal with one person at a time, and I need to be like already done with one person to like physically talk to another person and even think about going on dates and stuff. I learned to not fall too hard during the honeymoon phase, and low-key I was love bombing him. Well, not love bomb because I genuinely wanted, I cooked for him Vietnamese food. I brought him soup when he was sick, but it's because the guy was like being like very husband material early on too. And I think the reason I was like that is after our first date, I just like believe in everything the guy said, and I started having the idea of him and the idea of our future together before letting his actions and his characters like play out in real time. Does that sentence make any sense? I really hope this guy's not watching this right now because this is cringe. I feel like I spent even more time analyzing his behaviors and analyzing his text rather than just enjoy the connection itself. At some point, my friend was telling me, why are you overthinking? Why don't you just take a moment and realize how beautiful it is that you're experiencing the feeling of liking somebody. What a privilege to be liking somebody. I haven't experienced this feeling in so long. I guess the lesson that I would take moving forward is stay detached. And I don't know how yet, but we shall figure it out together. But I got attached and like have this high expectation of this person, and hopefully he will meet all of my expectations, and if he doesn't, I get like frustrated. But also I did learn to like communicate my needs during this connection, which I never knew how to before because I'm like a very non-confrontational person. But I learned that if I have a need, I should tell the person because the person can't read my mind. And not everyone thinks the same way that we do, and not everyone has the same needs that we do. So yeah, baby, you need to like vocalize and speak up for yourself if you really want the relationship to work out. Another thing I learned from this connection is I should trust my gut more, because I feel like on paper, this guy checked out every boxes on my ideal boyfriend list. So I was like, there's nothing wrong. Nothing is really wrong. So maybe I'm just overthinking. But one thing that I thought was minor was not that minor after all. This is not his character flaw or anything. It's just like the mismatch. But I realized that I'm a super curious person. Like with my friends, with people I go on dates with, I ask a lot of questions because I'm genuinely nosy. I want to know everything about you. I like deep conversations too. I hate surface level conversation. I tend to be more curious about him than he's about me. Like I'm always asking new questions. So sometimes I'm like, are you curious about me? But which he is, because like when he asks what about you back and I tell him the answers, he'll remember everything, and he's a really good listener. But the thing that's like bothers me is like he's never the one who like initiate a new question first. But I want deep question. I want you to be curious about my mind, or I want you to know all the insignificant details about me without me prompting it or without me asking you first. But again, it's not a character flaw, it's like the mismatch, because I know some of the girls that I know too generally don't ask questions and aren't that curious. At first I thought that, oh, this is just a small thing. Like I had a feeling in my gut that this is bothering me, but I was trying to minimize it and think it's not that big of a deal. But I realized I do need to trust my gut more, because down the line, the more we talked, the bigger issue it became for me. But I didn't even tell him that, but yeah, maybe I should have told him that. One thing I'm really proud of myself and surprised that I did is like leaving the connection once I feel like it's not aligned anymore. It's hard. Our brains are not optimized for growth. Sometimes our brains are just optimized for comfort, for what's comfortable. The person might be doing something that you don't like or are not meeting your needs. You still let it play over and over again because of the history, because what you guys have built, and about the scarcity mindset that there might not be another person out there that gets you like this person does. But you gotta realize there are 8 billion people out there. There will be somebody who's got all the traits that this person got and meet your needs and everything beyond that. I'm telling myself that now because I haven't met anyone that's like him. Well, it's been 2 months, girl. I haven't met that many people, right? I am very proud of myself that I just left and I'm like, this is it. I deserve better. Nothing bad really happened. It's just like mismatch and like misalignment in like what we're looking for. I still respect him as a person, and we still run into each other at the gym all the time, and we're so friendly, but just a bummer that it didn't work out. And this also taught me that it's okay to miss someone and know that they're not the right person for you. And also, missing someone is tricky too, because do I really miss him, or do I miss the idea of being somebody's partner? This is like embarrassing to admit, but like every time I go out in the wild, go to the gym, go to groceries or like events and stuff, I always subconsciously hunting for a future husband. I'm like, I wonder if I meet somebody there. But when I was talking to this guy, I was locked in, girl. Everybody at the gym seemed not attractive to me. Telling you I'm in love with, girl. And it's the feeling of like you have someone that you can rely on, and also like you have someone to come back home. Well, we didn't live together, but like, you know, you have someone to come back home to. Maybe I don't miss him as a person, but I just miss the idea of like being somebody's partner. Toxic, see, at least I'm self-aware. Just because you miss somebody doesn't mean that you need to go back to them. Girl, you're a human. You can't expect to just like stop talking to somebody and like get magically detached and move on. It's okay to miss somebody and still know that they're not the right one for you. I did add a lot of things into my ideals future husband list, and one of them being words match action. Cause girl, I realized that guys could be saying anything without the intention of actually following through. I'll just leave at that. So don't trust the words too much. Don't get too excited over the words. Let the actions show you. Imagine if you don't hear any of his words. Will you still like him based on his actions and how he treats you? Okay, I'm not a dating coach or anything, all right? Because I'm just experiencing this and learning my lessons and sharing my lessons with you. Anyways, enough talking about this guy. After this connection, my friend Gina, she told me you should download Hinge. Even though I hate dating apps, I hate the idea of being on dating apps and having options and talking to multiple people at once. I love meeting people organically way better. But guess what? After this first almost adult relationship, my friend Gina told me that I should go on more dates to learn how to not get attached so fast, because I haven't dated in so long. So like, as long as somebody with potential comes around, I feel like we should be locked in, and I jump into things so fast. Guess what? Your girl did out the dating app, and I went on 2 dates from dating app. One of the person I already met before at my old gym, like a year ago. Both of the dates didn't result in anything positive. From the almost adult relationship, I had like crazy idea first date and the spark and all of that. So these 2 dates from Hinge was very unimpressed to me, and it kind of like faded out, and we just never went on a second date. Did I tell you that the first almost adult relationship, girl, let's give him a nickname, Feed. Let's call him Feed. I met Feed at the gym. After I stopped talking to him, the 2 weeks following that, I got approached at the gym twice and asked out on a date. I was shocked, because normally I feel like gym guys just like talk to you and then like maybe ask for your Instagram, but like never actually do anything. But this is the first time that guys actually approached me at the gym and asked me out on a date literally the same week. One of them canceled literally 2 hours before the date. And the other one, I really respected the way he approached me at the gym. He literally just came up to me and, hey, I think you're so pretty. Thank you. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. Can I take you out on a dinner date sometimes, if that's okay with you? Sure. Okay, what's your number? Give him my number. Plans first date. So I really like how, like, you know, he's standing on business and he's not like beating around the bush. So that's why, even though I didn't feel the spark during the first day, I'm like, let's give him another chance. But then he kind of screwed it, because as I told you guys, he didn't cancel the date, but didn't confirm time and place the day before. And then closer to the date time, he had to change and had to shift time around. Like, girl, even nails tech, they don't book appointment 2 hours in advance, all right? I need like confirm the details. Also, this lesson for all the guys, if the boilies are watching this too, I don't know if you guys are built different from the girls, but for us, we like to know the plans in advance. Even for girls hang out, we lock the plans in a day before, 2 days before, all right? Because we put it on our Google Calendar. Also, red flag about the second guy that approached me at the gym, he doesn't even have a Google Calendar. If you're a boy watching this, I hope you know, lock in the date and the time, like not 2 hours before the date, not the night before, 48 hours before, because we love men who lead, and we love men who are intentional and clear and communicate. Girl, it's not that hard. It's like 2 seconds to lock in the date. We don't need to text back and forth 10,000 times, all right, about our date. But anyways, a month later, and I'm done with Hinge, bro. Yeah, nothing good has come out with this app. And again, they just reminded me why I do not like dating apps. I just feel like everybody has so many options. They're not worried about locking in or like settling down with any one person. To be fair, I've only been on 2 Hinge dates, and I'm not that active user on Hinge. But yeah, no more Hinge for me. I'm not gonna find my future husband on Hinge. Also, that might be why I haven't found my future husband on Hinge, because subconsciously I don't think I can find my future husband on Hinge, if that makes sense. So I've been going on 6 dates this week, this year. Have you ever heard of the concept of street dating, like an anthropology project? Instead of having the idea of Prince Charming and have all these ideas of who this person is and all this expectation, let's approach a date like an anthropology project. So we're just gonna approach first date not trying to decide, is this person gonna be my future husband? Like, oh, does he like me? All that. No, none of that. Let's just collect data. This is an anthropology project. Collect data. Let's study this specimen, or is a specimen, and what are the pros and cons of this specimen? Let's take notes. Let's know what this specimen said, and let's see if he follows through or not. Don't get excited over words too fast. I feel like the post dating like an anthropology project helps, because if a guy disappoint you, instead of like, this is saying something about me, like, why do I keep meeting guys like this? Why do I keep attracting guys like this? Like, what is wrong with me? Instead of that, you can just, all right, this is one of the cons of this specimen. Note it, move on. It's not personal. There's nothing to do with you. And I have realized that maybe I don't need to meet my future husband ASAP, because I realized the more dates I go on, the more detached I am with the outcomes of the date. Even if I had a good time, I don't need this person to be my future husband. Do you know what I mean? I could have a good time and like, okay, that was a good time, but I'm not attached to the outcome of this. I could just enjoy this experience and then open to explore more. Or if this doesn't turn into anything, I'm not mad either. Maybe not every interactions and every date need to turn into something super meaningful, but the more dates I go on, I do notice that the more things I learn about myself and about my preferences. Also, one of the things that my guy friends had told me recently is they were saying how unrealistic my standards are. And this is for the girls who have been told that your standards are unrealistic. What have being realistic has got you anywhere? I got to the point I am in my life because of how delusional I am. Remember, you are that so you are validated to have high standards. I'm not even like asking for anything too much, bro. I'm just asking for myself in a male form. I do like myself. I do like who I am, and I do like my peace. I do like my life. So if I was about to ask somebody in my life, they better bring me peace. They better add something to my life. So let me have my unrealistic standards, all right? Just know that not everybody needs to believe in your standards. You're the only one who like needs to believe in your standards. They can say it's unrealistic or whatever they want, and it's not your job to convince them that your standards are validated and you deserve those. No, Pookie. Something I realized lately too with downloading dating app and stuff is my attention span is cooked. Like, I'm a dopamine junkie now. The other week I tried quitting social media for 3 days, and I realized I just constantly need fake dopamine. And that fake dopamine, I'm saying like social media, dating apps, attention, validation from other people. And girl, I need to get a grip. I need to be replacing my fake dopamine with real dopamine, bro. If you're waiting for me to tell you an answer and a solution to this, sorry, I can't. I still struggle myself. I feel like having a routine and structure around my life and make every hour of my day intentional. By having a routine, it will help me fight the fake dopamine cravings that I had. We are in this together, and I'm no superhuman or anything. Yeah, I don't like it about myself, but we gotta work on this. And the girl get up series. I also realized that I'm addicted to comfort. I'm addicted to like stay at home on my couch, or just like doing the same thing all over and all again and again and again. Imagine if you're the main character of a movie. Imagine yourself being an audience and watching the movie of your life. What are the things you want to scream off your throat right now? I feel like we're so used to our everyday life, but if we take a step back and like really imagine that we're in a movie, we're a main character. We would like doing more things for the plot. We would like say yes more. We would like get out comfort zone more and not just like stay home and do like the easy stuff that we do all the time. So that's why, guys, if you guys follow my short form videos, I have been trying to single max because I realized I was not taking advantage of being single enough. And that's not saying I'm gonna go to club and dance with guys and all that. I'm just saying this is like the most single time of my life. And I feel like I have so much freedom in time, energy, and money. I don't have to think about anyone. So like I can just be the cool aunt right now. So I've been single maxing. Also, just so you know, it was crazy. I was done with the almost adult relationship, and then 3 weeks after that, I went on 3 dates in a row. But then it's been like 2 weeks since I have not been going on any dates. Maybe the universe just tested me and now my single era is back and stronger than ever before. Starting my next chapter of being single after almost 24 years of being single. Great! Life is great. Single maxing. Single maxing is not just about dating, it's about going outside, romanticize life, doing more solo side quests, and just doing things for the plot without waiting for a romantic partner to come around.
Bruh.
And I have been enjoying single maxing. And by saying that, I don't mean I want to be single forever, but I have figured out a way to really enjoy being single without feeling like I'm like missing out on anything in life. So maybe you should try do solo side quests too and go out by yourself. And remember, you're the main character in your own movie. Because life is not gonna play out like a rom-com if you don't participate in the plot. Just another day I was at Trader Joe's and I saw this fine specimen. Sorry, this is about Boise again, but I swear this is so much more than just about boy, alright? I'm rambling right now, but I saw a fine specimen in Trader Joe's and I was like keep ending up in the same aisles at him buying extra chicken breast that I don't need because I was waiting for the guy to like start the conversation because he was so fine. Of course, we never started conversation, and then as I was checking out, I was like, you know what? Let's just, the worst they say is no. Let's just do things for the plot more. I don't know. So I checked out and I got the receipt and I borrowed a Sharpie from the Trader Joe's cashier and write down my phone number. And I was just running out of Trader Joe's and his car was pulling away. I guess we're not meant to be, but that's not even the point. The point is I hesitated in a moment, but I also woke up and tell myself to participate in the plot because life is really not that deep. Why are we so scared of rejection and failure and all that? Again, everything in life is a win if the goal is the experience. We're on a floating rock. It's really not that deep. So I guess we're gonna wrap up. I hope this yapping section was either entertaining or felt relatable to you, and I hope you learned something from this, please. But it was so good talking to you guys. I miss talking to you guys, and sorry, this was like a full-on Boise section. I love you for still watching till here. If you still watching till here, comment feed, as in like F-E-E-D, comment feed. We will find our person. We'll all find our person, guys. Everything that's meant for us will not pass us by. And thank you for still watching. And remember, every day you wake up, it's not always gonna be a good day. Every day is a blessing. Bye, love you.